Hello everybody, my name is Matt. I'll be taking our learning from home physical activity lesson for today. Our first lesson is going to be on coordination. Now coordination is the ability to use different parts of the body together smoothly and efficiently. And to warm up for that, we're going to start off with some yoga. So if you want to join along with me, we're going to stand, find a nice clear area in front of us, reaching up to the sky on our toes. We're going to bend forward. From here, walking out into a push-up position. Excellent, hips are going to come up. We're going to pedal our feet, heels to the ground. Excellent, now back through, chest up to the sky. Feel our abs stretching out. Coming back to our push-up position, we're going to bring our left foot forward to our left hand. And from here, left hand comes up, open up the chest. We're going to do that 3 times, each time getting a little bit further. And our last time going as far as we can. Wonderful. Okay, right knee's going to come to the ground. Straighten out the left leg, leaning forward. Alrighty, now feet together and standing up. Okay, we're going to go through one more time. So reaching up to the sky, bending forward, walk out into that push up, hips up to the sky, pedal the feet. Chest comes through, head up. Okay, this time we're going to go right foot forward to our right hand. From there, once again, opening up, getting a little bit further each time. And one more. All right, left knee to the ground, straighten the right leg. Excellent, feet together and hopping back up. Okay, now that we're a bit more warm, we're going to get into some more coordination-based exercises. So, starting off, we're going to have one hand on our tummy, other on our head. We're going to be rubbing our tummy, patting our head, and from here, try and do that on one foot, and switch feet. Okay, now trying it opposite way. So, right hand on the tummy, left hand on the head, and switching feet. Wonderful. Okay, our next activity, going to have both our arms out in front of us. One's going up and back, others going around this way. Trying to go opposite. Starting nice and slow, and we're going to get faster and faster. Excellent, now trying the other way. All right, we've got one more activity, and that's going to be foot out in front. You're going to go clockwise circles. Now with your hand, you want to try and draw a 6. Now trying to move both your feet at the same time. It's going to be really tricky. Really have to think about it here. If we try that one on the other side now. Clockwise circles with your feet and drawing a 6. Really having to think about it. Excellent. All right, now that we've done that, we can move on to our main activity. All right, now that we've finished our warm-up, we're going to be getting into our main activity. So starting off, we're going to be doing some juggling games. We're going to start with our roll of toilet paper, juggling that. After that, we're going to need a bunch of balloons. So if you can blow up 6 or 7 balloons and bring them back. If not, grab some tissues, we can use them. So starting off with toilet paper, we're just going to start with a single hand throw and catch. Now we're going to do 10 of these. After this one, we're going to get down and do a figure 8. So starting slow, passing around and between the legs, and then getting faster and faster. After we've done that, we're going to go back the other way. So around the leg, between, getting once again quicker and quicker. All right, once we've done those ones, we're going to do throw between the legs. So bring up one leg, throw it underneath. Like that. Starting off again, nice and slow. Getting quicker and quicker. So we've done 10. We're going to be moving on to our next one, which is going to be throwing behind the back. Just going to throw behind the back, catch in the opposite hand. All right, next up, we're going to take our toilet paper roll, hold it behind our back, and we're gonna try and throw it over the top of our head. So with both hands, lean forward, throwing it up, and catching. So once you throw it up, looking up in the air, make sure you spot it, and catching it in front. Wonderful. All right. Our next one is going to be throwing, spinning and catching. So make sure you spin to the left, then spin to the right the next time. We don't want to get too dizzy. So throwing it up, spin and catch. Just like that, we're going to do 5 each side. All right, next up we've got catch and clap. So this will be our final one with the toilet paper. You're going to catch, clap once, clap twice, and see how many you can get done. So that's 7 for me. All right, moving on to our next activity. We've got a balloon juggle. So I've got my balloons that I've prepared earlier. And for this activity, you're going to throw a balloon up in the air and using any part of your body, keeping it up in the air. We're going to do 3 hits per balloon. So I'm going to be starting off with the 1. So 3 hits for this one balloon. So go 1, 2, 3. Now, if you don't have balloons, you can use something like tissues that are going to fall a little bit slower than a normal ball would. So now with the 2 balloons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 3 hits per balloon. Now after the 2, we're going to bring in a 3rd. Now the more balloons we have, the more tricky it's going to get. 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 3 hits per balloon. So bringing in a 4th. It's 3 hits per balloon with my 4 balloons. Now this is getting really tricky. Gonna try and bring in a 5th now. Always hard to get started with 5. Oh, that's too many for me. So, see how many you can do, and just think about what we can do to make this activity easier. Now, it got really tricky for me when the balloons started spreading apart, so try and keep them together as much as possible. All right, so once we've tried that first activity, we're gonna come back for a little bit of a challenge. So I was able to keep up 4 balloons for the 12 hits, so what I'm gonna try next is gonna be keeping up 4 balloons for as long as possible. So if you wanna set a timer for this to get yourself a bit of a score, you can try it a few times, see if you can beat yourself. If you don't have balloons, or if you want another extra challenge, you can use tissues. They're gonna fall a little bit quicker, but see how you go with that. After that, we're gonna come back for our cool down. All right, excellent job with those activities. We're gonna move now into a bit of a cool down. So if you wanna try and grab a towel or a yoga mat, something comfortable to lie on, and then we'll get started. So once we've got our towel, just gonna take a seat, laying down on our back. Now for this activity, we're gonna be focusing on our breathing. So if you wanna put one hand across your chest, other on your stomach, and we're going to breathe in. When we breathe in, feel the stomach rise. Breathing out, you're gonna feel that stomach come back down. So this activity is called box breathing. Now if you think about the shape of a box, we're gonna be breathing up and in, holding, breathing out, and then holding with all that air out. So if you wanna follow along with me, I'm gonna breathe in for 5 seconds. Then we're gonna hold that breath in for another 5 seconds. Breathing out for 5. And hold for 5. Breathing in. Hold. Breathing out. And hold. Breathe in. Hold. Breathing out. And hold. In. Hold. and out. And hold. In. Hold. And out. Hold. Breathing in. And hold. Feel a little bit of tension release from the body as we start to calm down. And out. Feel your muscles get loose. Breathe in. And out. All right, great job there. You should have felt our heart rate start to kind of lower, bring ourselves back down to where we were before we started these activities. Great job today, and I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow.